Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm doing my first spread of 2024. Very exciting to not be in 2023 anymore. That's not to say that I'm anywhere near caught up because it's currently March 1st. We are still 2 months behind and I feel like I'm getting so much done, but I just can't seem to catch up. And it's honestly because lately I've had a lot of days where after work I'm just so just used up that all I want to do is lay in bed and look at my phone, and I can't even bring myself to do a hobby. So but oh my God, maybe someday, maybe I don't know. I would love to be caught up this month. That's my goal, but we'll see. I'm not going to force myself. But anyway, for this week I'm using this Glam planner sick week kit, and that's the reason I did my New Year's Eve spread or New Year's spread for New Year's Eve and not this week, because I just really wanted to use this kit because I think it's so pretty. And this was I was sick this week. So just, duh. As far as this spread goes, I really loved it until I filled it out. I don't know why, but my hand was very shaky today and the coil kept getting in my way and I kept skipping letters as I was writing, so it kind of looks like shit. But before that, the blank spread, loved it. I can't remember what size kit this is because I don't buy a lot of Glam planner kits, and I know she has 3 or 4 different options. This 100% is not the full deluxe kit. I'm not sure if this is the smallest size. It might be one up from the smallest size. I'm not totally sure, but I did manage to do this entire spread without pulling in any extra labels. But I did have to cut things up. I had to cut a lot of things up in order to make it work. But it worked, and I think it's fine. One thing I am concerned about, and I'm really hoping it's the stickers and not the planner. We'll see when I do my next spread because I'm using sticker paper that I've used before. But I couldn't get anything up. And you'll see that the sticker on Saturday, is slanted. And so I wanted to fix it, and it just starts ripping the paper up. And that happened a lot. There were a lot of things I really wanted to move, but whenever I tried to lift them up, the paper would rip. So fingers crossed it's just this kit and not my entire planner, because I need to move things around. I mess up a lot. So I'm definitely a little concerned, especially because I had this planner last year and it's not any cheaper this year. So if the paper is cheaper, I'm going to be very upset. But anyway, I'm going to stop because we'll see. I don't use Glam planner kits a lot, so maybe it's just this sticker paper. So, but yeah, me, a worrier, I'm very concerned that the rest of 2024 I'm going to be ripping up my pages, but whatever. As far as this week goes, I was sick, and it was also my week back to work after my PTO that I had taken around the holidays. And fortunately, I think my boss was on vacation during this week, so I didn't have that much pressure, but I was really not happy to be back. It's no secret that I hate my job, and it gives me so much anxiety that I just can't even function. And I just felt like shit from day one, but I didn't realize I was sick until the second half of the week. I just thought I was just really, really tired. But no, I was getting sick. Really nothing big happened this week because I was sick. However, I will say that January 5th, I was the sickest. I was so gross. Everything would not stop dripping. Ever. I was just drenched in tears and had toilet paper shoved up my nostrils all day, all night. It was terrible. I couldn't breathe. But it was the best Friday night I have had in so long. I was so happy, even though I felt like shit, because I didn't have any guilt about resting. Even today, on March 1st, I needed a nap after work. I was very tired and I wanted to sleep for 30 minutes, but after sleeping for 2 hours, I was so upset that I wasted my free time that it like actually made me depressed. Like, so this was definitely needed. Like, I needed to be sick and I needed to just let myself lay on the couch, watch movies, and do nothing. So it was actually, it was really good. It was really good. Not that I want to get sick again, but I would love that guilt-free mentality sometime soon. That would be nice. Every time I have a free moment, I'm like, I need to do something. I need to do something. Even if it's like one of my hobbies, I need to do something because free time is like fleeting. But anyway, yeah, that's really it. Nothing happened this week. However, I don't want to skip a week, so we're still going to go through all of the days. And yeah, I also do want to mention that I can't remember. I think it's Friday. I forgot to press record, so I did accidentally miss a day, but it's fine. It's fine. Starting with Monday, the first thing I marked was that I had severe anxiety because, I mean, I know every day I have anxiety, but because I knew I had to go back to work on Tuesday. So I used a Munchkin holding this pillow. And I don't know. I don't even remember what sheet this came from, but it looks anxious, so it works. With this lazy day sticker from the GP studio, I marked that I was just sitting. I sat on the couch and wasted so much time for like way too long, but again, when I'm like that upset, it's really hard to do anything, and then I get upset that I'm not doing anything. After that, with this Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, this is for cramps, but I used it to mark that I was feeling really sick to my stomach. So I decided to have a Coke. I try not to drink soda very often, but when I don't feel well, whatever I want. So I had a Coke, and this little Coke bottle, I have no idea where I got it. It's just been in like on a sheet of extras. So I used that. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. I have, what do you call it? Like I have a bandage on and it's like restricting my breathing. I mean, I know I'm always running out of breath, but it's actually like way worse today. With this cat from Papershire, I marked that I went home to take care of the cats. Then with this cake deco, we ate cake, so it works. But I marked that we just ate like crap again. And then with these munchkins watching TV, I marked that we watched Saltburn, and I've heard mixed things, but I loved it. And I heard people complaining like, oh, this isn't new, this isn't edgy, like this story's been told a million different ways. Every story's been told. Shut up. Just enjoy it. Just shut up and enjoy the penis dance. Then with this insomnia munchkin, I marked that I had insomnia. And can we guess why? Because I had to go back to work. Literally, I'm serious. My entire life has become being happy on Thursday night and then just dreading work on Monday and Tuesday. That's my entire life. It's really sad. Let me know if you're the same. I've always hated my jobs, but I've never been this sick over it. No, that's a lie. There was one other job. But this, my life is a nightmare. Anyway, okay, moving on to Tuesday. I was supposed to go in the office, but my boss was on vacation and it was my first day back. I wasn't about to wake up early just to go sit by myself in the office. So I just stayed home and I didn't tell anybody and I didn't ask, and everybody can go fuck themselves. I wanted to stay home. So I did, and I used a munchkin on their laptop in bed. Then I marked that I couldn't stay awake, and I mean it. I physically could not stay awake, and I have never felt this exhausted in recent times. I'm sure I've felt this exhausted before, but again, I didn't know that I was getting sick yet. So I was very confused why I literally couldn't keep my eyes open, and I kept dozing off while I was working, which is not good, but I couldn't help it. I was getting sick. So I used this UGG munchkin for that. Then with this sticker from, this is from a kit. I'm sorry, I can't remember the shop, but I used just a laundry sticker to mark laundry. I thought it matched the kit really well, and it's really hard for me to use these stickers that have text on them just because I prefer writing everything myself. And then with this omelet sticker, or egg sticker, I should say, this is from a freebie. I can't remember which. Yeah? Janet just yawned. The funniest noise. I marked that I made myself an omelet, and then I vacuumed, and I used this vacuum sticker from Once More With Love. With another munchkin from Once More With Love, I marked that I updated my LinkedIn and added my updated resume. And it sucked. I don't want to do it anymore. If I wasn't such a freak about like using public restrooms, I would just live in my car because I don't want to do this anymore. Then with a car sticker from Once More with Love, I marked that I just did a bunch of wheel bearing research. We need to replace my other wheel bearing hub assembly. We've already done one, but I was trying to find the video that we used to do the first one. Couldn't find it. Oh well. Then with this planner sticker, I want to say from SPC, I marked that I pulled stickers for a spread. And then this is really cute. I can't remember the shop. I'm so sorry. But I got this off of a freebie, this Halloween book stack. And it's very appropriate because I started Tender is the Flesh this night. So definitely a fitting theme. Then with this toilet from Papershire and this munchkin from Once More with Love, I marked that the toilet started making really loud hissing noises in the middle of the night, and it woke me up at like 2 or 3 a.m., and I had to go check on the toilet. I was very concerned because my landlord hired a plumber, and the plumber replaced all the parts, and I was like, oh my God. And honestly, the toilet hasn't been working great ever since. How do I explain this? Not that you care. We're just talking about my toilet. When I go to flush, there's like no pushback. There's no tension. It's just like I could like flush the toilet using my pinky. You know what I mean? So I could tell that something was off with like the flapper or something like that. It's now all good. Joe fixed whatever the hell was wrong with it. We don't even know, but he did something to the toilet and now it's been good. Fingers crossed. But I was very upset because I was so over dealing with this toilet, and the fact that it was just like acting up in the middle of the night really pissed me off. Then on Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that I woke up very cold, very sweaty, and very tired. Nothing worse than waking up in winter drenched in sweat early in the morning. It's the worst. And this RX bottle is from Papershire with an alarm clock from Glam Planner maybe. I marked that why did I mark? Oh, I marked that I woke up late. I wrote up late, but I meant that I woke up late because I couldn't get out of bed. I was too cold. And I did go into the office this day, but again, I just was feeling really, really tired, really out of it, and didn't realize I was sick yet. So I just like felt like being lazy. So I had a very lazy day in the office. I did what was required, but I did not do any extra work. There was just no way. I felt like shit. Then with this munchkin carrying a bunch of gifts, I marked that I went to the Uniqlo to do a pickup in store. I know that Christmas was over, but I was picking up somebody's Christmas gift. Whatever, it's fine. Then with this controller from, I want to say Stella Bow Sticker Co., and then this sorting hat sticker from maybe SPC, I marked that I finally downloaded Hogwarts Legacy. I got the game for Christmas. Then with this planner deco left over from a kit, I marked that I did the base of my spread. And then the final thing for Tuesday with this Carly Plans TV that I have no idea why I pulled because it doesn't match at all, I marked that I watched the movie Mysterious Skin. And I thought I had never seen it, but I had. But it had been a while, so I just left it on. And it's a messed up movie. It is. Whew. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked was that, like, I was definitely sick. When I woke up this morning, like, I could tell without a doubt this isn't just exhaustion. I am sick, but I still went into the office because I'm a loser. But I marked being sick with this drippy nose munchkin, and then marked walk to the office with this GP Studio sneaker. I also missed happy hour at work, but like, to be honest, I wouldn't have gone anyway. But I never get the emails for when we're having events at the office. And they had, what's it called? Chickies and Pete's. I would have liked some French fries at least, but it's fine. I used a whatever munchkin to mark that I missed the happy hour and all the free food. Then with this Fox and Pip Nope Girl, I marked that I took a nap. Jesus. Right when I got home, because again, I wasn't feeling well. I did get up, though, to finish my spread, and this tiny little planner is from Piper Paper Plans, I believe. Then with this TV from Papershire, I marked that I watched The Hole, and this is the like early 2000s. It's not a horror movie, but I guess you could call it that. I really like horror thriller movies from that time, so that was great. Watched it in bed. And then the final thing I marked on Thursday was that I couldn't breathe and I could not sleep. I was pretty much up all night, I could not breathe. And it's not comfortable for me to sleep breathing through my mouth because I start choking because my throat gets so dry. So if I can't breathe through my nose, I have a really hard time sleeping, if you cared. And again, I used a Papershire RX bottle for that. Then moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked was that it was a sick day, like 100%. I was so sick. I felt like garbage, but I do work from home on Fridays, and I'm usually off at 3 on Fridays. And again, my boss was out, so I just did, again, like the absolute bare minimum. But yeah, I felt like shit. And I marked working in bed with another one of these bed munchkins. Then with, what is this? Oh, I marked that I was worse than the night before. Like, this is when things got bad. Like, I was on my deathbed feeling like absolute trash. Used another sick munchkin for that. Very appropriate because I was running like a faucet. Then with an emoji on the couch, I marked that I watched Sanctuary, Identity, and part of Identity Thief. I think the one with Melissa McCarthy. And I only watched that one because it came up when I was looking for Identity. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll put this on for a little while. And yeah, it was the best. I felt like garbage, but I was just laying on the couch watching movies. It was much needed. Getting sick is now a vacation. That's where we are. Then with this, whatever the hell it's called, flat lay with just like a bunch of makeup and stuff, I marked that I started a drag race marathon. I had been wanting to get back into drag race for years, and this was the perfect opportunity. I had nowhere to go. I had no one to see. I wasn't hanging out with my boyfriend who hates drag race. Well, although he did give it a little bit of credit. He said it's funnier than he thought it would be, but he has no interest in watching it. So I was just like, yes, I'm going to watch 6 episodes tonight until I fall asleep. It was great. Then I made myself some soup, and I want to say the flat lay is from Papershire, I want to say, and then the soup is from Sticky Perks. Then with this GP Studio 6 sticker, I marked that I was just dripping all night. So once again, I couldn't sleep, and I used a tired munchkin for that and just marked too sick to sleep. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was that I slept till 1 p.m. because obviously I was sick, and I used another lazy day sticker, although I don't know if being sick counts as being lazy, but I kind of need to use these stickers up, and they match this spread. So there you go. With a Papershire storm sticker, I marked that it was hailing outside. I had to go take the litter out, and I thought it was raining, but no, it was hail. Then I used another sick day sticker because, again, it was a sick day. Eventually, I got the ability to breathe back, so I marked that with this munchkin just lounging on a pillow. With these lashes that I have no idea where I got them, they must have been from a freebie and I just like kept them. I marked that I watched more Drag Race. And then Saturday night, Joe brought over Papa John's, not pizza. I don't like their pizza. Not to say I wouldn't try it again, but he brought over like boneless wings and something else. I don't remember, but that was nice. And this slice of pizza is from the Olive Studio or Olive Printables or whatever they are now. Then with this Once More With Love sticker, I marked that we finished The Bear season 1 this night. And then the final thing I marked was that we just watched some YouTube videos, and I believe this laptop is from Scribble Prints Co. Finally, on to Sunday. The first thing I marked was that I was up at 11:30, which was pretty good, and I was feeling so much better. The alarm clock is Once More With Love, and of course the emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then with the Munchkin doing their makeup, I marked Drag Race again because Joe was still sleeping, so I just watched it by myself. And then we both played, mainly me, but he played as well. We played Hogwarts, and I used another Stella Bow Sticker Co., I believe, don't quote me, controller, and this golden snitch from the same sheet, I think, as, no, maybe not. I think it's SPC regardless. Then with this birth control sticker from Sticky Perks, I marked that I walked to CVS to get my prescription. And then this French fry sticker, I have no idea where it's from. I've seen quite a few shops use this sort of style, but I marked that we got McDonald's for dinner. And then with these munchkins watching TV, I marked that we started The Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds. I had to go to bed, unfortunately, so we didn't get to finish it. And it's like a pretty long movie, so we just watched half. And then the final thing I marked was that I couldn't sleep because I was nervous about work the next day. And this sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. So yeah, that's everything for this week. Very dull week, but it's because I was feeling like shit. But yeah, I have not been as relaxed as I was on Friday since. So fond memories of that day. And I do apologize about the way I sound. I had a procedure today, so I'm not feeling the best, but I really want to catch up, and I had time to do this voiceover, so here we are. Hopefully it wasn't too obnoxious, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.